I've been up fighting my demons, and they be tryna pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be tryna pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like a villain, fighting myself, I'm not winning. Lately I've been too afraid to admit it, pushing the weight of the world on my shoulders, I don't even know how I'm dealing. Feel like a part of me missing, and I've been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given, but I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind, then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out, I can't hold it inside. Keep a smile on my face when they looking at me, but I know that's my only disguise. I be trying to get away from my problems, yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure, I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental, now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I'll unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like '02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100%, that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see, yeah, they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. Come on. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on the rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I could've paid a room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit. We had some pride. Put it aside. Cutting the pie. With all the guys, Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What I decide? I gotta grind, I gotta grind. I gotta grind. I gotta grind. All of the time, 24/7, 365. Gotta get mine. Stay on my grind,
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to GSR Live, Gonzo'S Sports Room. I'm Chris. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We're live here on May 17th, 2021. Had a little bit going on this weekend in sports. Had the last games of the NBA regular season. Had a UFC pay-per-view on Saturday night.
Don't play chess, no checkers. I only play for keeps. Came out the east, boy, I'm a beast. He gotta keep the peace. That
Okay. Just making sure the sound was working. All right. We had a problem earlier. No, we had a pretty big weekend in the sports. Had a UFC pay-per-view Saturday night. Oliveira against Chandler was the main event. First round, that fight was awesome. Chandler had Oliveira hurt. Looked like he was going to win the fight. And Oliveira got recovered. Got out of that first round. And then 18 seconds into the second round, bam, Oliveira hurts Chandler. Gets and just rocks him a few times, and Chandler was out. So Oliveira is the new lightweight champ now. Then you had Dariush against Ferguson. Dariush just dominated Ferguson the whole fight, all three rounds. Ferguson, I think the weight cut's getting too much for him. I think if he's going to continue fighting, he needs to move up. He needs to bulk up and try to move up a weight class. I think he's just trying to cut too much weight. He just looks drained. I don't know. He don't look the same as he did even maybe a year ago. Then you had the delayed knockout when Barboza hit that dude, and that dude took a couple steps forward, looked like he was all right. Took a couple steps back and just fell. It was one of the craziest knockouts I've ever seen, and it was delayed as fuck. Almost looked like some WWE shit. Looked like Ric Flair taking a couple steps before he would fall. But this was real life shit. Some crazy ass shit. What's up, KO? The UFC was pretty good. Then we had the last regular season games in the NBA yesterday. Play-in tournament starts on Tuesday with the Hornets and Pacers at 6:45, and at 9:15 you got the Wizards and Celtics. And then on Wednesday you have the Spurs and Grizzlies, and then at 10:15 you have the game everybody's been talking about was the Warriors versus the Lakers. Winner of that is automatically in, and then the loser will have to play the winner of the other game. There was something else I was going to say about the UFC. Then you had a lot of baseball this weekend. Reds made 2 comeback wins against the Rockies. One in Saturday night was in extra innings. Then yesterday they were down by 5 in the 8th and came back and won. There was another fight on the UFC I wanted to talk about. Let me look this up real quick. Hey, KO, is the sound good? Because we had a problem with the sound earlier, and hopefully it ain't doing it again. Yeah, more fights. Oh, yeah, you had that Caitlin Chukagian against Roju. That was a real close fight. I thought actually kind of thought Roju won that fight. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think all of us sitting here thought Aruju won that fight. They gave it to Chukagian. That was a close fight. Yeah, and then Barboza knocked out that Burgos. That was that delayed knockout I was talking about. There's another UFC fight night this Saturday. We'll be live for it, and I think we're also going to be live Friday night for the Bellator Cyborg and Smith 2. I don't know. The game's must have wore him out. I ain't heard from him this morning yet. Tried to call him a couple times. He didn't answer, so I think he's still docked out. He'll probably call me here in about an hour or two and say, "Oh shit, I just woke up, man." Softball must be getting to be too much for him. You guys are going to have to just let him be DH or something so he shows up for the show on Mondays. And then in like 3 weeks, you have the real big UFC, the next UFC pay-per-view, 263, and you have Edwards and Diaz on that card. That's a stacked card. Let's see this coming up this weekend on Saturday night. It's an earlier one though. It starts at 7, so we'll be live probably around 6:30 for it. But you have Font against Garbrandt, Zionin against Esparza, Taffa against Vandera. So it's not going to be a bad card. Shazaman and Hermanson are fighting on that card. But you get on June 12th. That's the pay-per-view that's stacked. You have Adesanya against Vettori. That'll be a good fight. Then you have Figueroa against Marino as a co-main event. Then after that, you have Edwards and Diaz. And Damian Maia against Bilal Muhammad. And Paul Craig against Jamal Hill. That's the main card. On the prelims, you got Dober against Riddle. Anders against Stewart. Murphy and Calderwood. So that one on June 12th is stacked. There's even another UFC fight night before that. So there's fights about every Saturday coming up. Let's see. NBA playoffs I talked about. Turn this down a little bit. Can't hear myself. And another big story from the weekend was LeBron says that Steph Curry is the MVP. I've heard people take this two ways. I've heard people taking it as LeBron's just saying that because making an excuse in case if he's not healthy and they lose. Or does LeBron really believe that? I think LeBron believes that because to be honest with you, I think Steph Curry is the MVP of the NBA this year. And they're not going to give it to him because his team's in the play and things. They're going to give it to Jokic or whatever. But to me, if you're going by most valuable player, Curry's been the most valuable player to his team this season. Hell, he dropped 40 again last night. Dude's been on fucking fire this year. And they ain't giving him no respect. They're not giving Lillard the respect he deserves either. He should be higher up in the conversation for MVP, in my opinion, too. But in my opinion, Curry should be ahead of Jokic. Especially if the only criteria you're using to tell me that Jokic is MVP over Curry is that his team has the higher seed, you're wrong because your team having the higher seed shouldn't matter about MVP. It's not MVP on the highest seeded team. It's MVP of the league. Who was the most valuable player to their team in the whole league? And this year it was Steph Curry. Don't get me wrong, Jokic is valuable, but I don't know. Jokic had more around him to work with, I think, than Curry. But, hey, Golden State's going to build back up. And, hey, I think this game Wednesday between the Lakers and Golden State is going to be interesting. Because if LeBron and Davis aren't healthy. You're talking one game. If Curry gets hot, Warriors can give Lakers some trouble. If LeBron's healthy, I think the Lakers will be too much for the Warriors. But if LeBron's having health issues and Curry gets hot, hey, you better watch out. That's going to be a fun game to watch Wednesday night. That's out of the play-in games. That's one. Well, I was going to say that's probably the game I'm looking forward to the most. But I'm a big Pacers fan, and they play on Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to that game. But Pacers have been disappointing this year. We have enough talent to be seated higher than what we fucking are. But oh no, they got this new coach. Now we score more points, but we don't play defense. What the fuck? We'll score 125, 130 points in a game and lose. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous. If you score 125 points and 130 points in a game, you shouldn't fucking lose. You gotta have some fucking effort on defense. And I don't know. I don't think he has the players' respect. I think the players just, I don't know. I don't think the players believe in him, so they just kind of do. I think they kind of do their own thing sometimes. I don't think he connects with the players. And then you got rid of McMillan, and look what he's doing with the Hawks. Hell, they're like the fourth or fifth seed. And but we got rid of him, I think, to try to keep a player happy that we don't even have no fucking more. So, I don't know. I think the Pacers are a fucking mess right now. Hopefully we can do something Tuesday. Hopefully we can beat the Hornets Tuesday night and try to get into the playoffs. But I don't know. The Pacers have been a fucking mess. I don't think the coach has no respect. I don't think the players respect the coach hardly at all. Injuries have killed us too, don't get me wrong, but we don't play no defense. No defense at all. But the game I'm looking forward to the most, like I said, was the Warriors and Lakers, because if LeBron's not healthy, Lakers could have a lot of trouble in that game. Which the loser of that game is not out of the playoffs. Yeah, I think that if we're healthy, I agree with you, Matt. If we're healthy, we can beat the Hornets. And the way it sounded, Brogdon is probably going to be back, so we should have at least most of our starters back. But hey, fucking Brissett and that Keelan Martin both have been balling out. Hey, and Sabonis finally had a good game yesterday. Only missed 3 or 4 shots, wasn't doing all that fucking half-ass shit. He was going up a little bit stronger. That was a good game. But yeah, whoever loses between Lakers and Warriors isn't out of it. They'll play the loser or the winner of the Spurs Grizzlies. But I mean, the Warriors. I can see the Warriors winning this game if LeBron's not healthy. If LeBron's healthy, I think the Lakers. I just don't think Curry has enough around him to beat the Lakers if LeBron's healthy. And the Wizards and Celtics. If Bradley Beal's healthy, I think the Wizards beat the Celtics. But he tried to play yesterday, and that hamstring was still bothering him. And how much better is a hamstring going to be between now and Tuesday? I mean, probably not a lot better. I mean, that's 2 days, and you know how. I mean, if you've ever played any kind of sports at all, you know that it takes more than a couple of days to heal a fucking hamstring. You try to fucking plant and go on that hamstring, and it's not healthy, dude. It pops again, and then it hurts. Hurts to try to do any of that shit. See. Oh, and then let's talk a little bit of NFL. Chicago just came out and said that Dalton's going to be their starter. I say by week 3. I'm going to say by week 3, maybe 4. Fields will be starting for Chicago. So if the Bears come out and start like 0-2, maybe 1-3, I could see him going to Fields because to me this is that GM's and that coach's last fucking chance. This is their last straw. That Fields has to work. This has to work. So they're going to try to get, if they believe in Fields, they're going to try to get Fields on the field as quick as they can. So I say by no later than week 5, I expect Fields to be starting for the Bears. Kind of the same thing with the Patriots. I figure by week 5 or 6, I figure Mac Jones is going to be starting instead of Cam Newton. Only thing that could stop that is if Cam Newton's just balling out like the Cam Newton of a few years ago. But if Cam Newton starts the first couple of games like he did last season, like he did at the end of last year, Jones will be in there. I'd say by week 5. If Cam's playing anything like he did last year, if he's playing anything like he did last year, I'd say by week 5, Jones is in there. I guess at rookie camp, Urban Meyer. I guess at Jaguars rookie camp, Etienne, running back from Clemson, he's been working out as a wide receiver at the mini camp. Now people are going crazy saying that Urban's this isn't going to work with Urban because he's trying to change in positions and stuff. I think he's going to use him as both. I mean, he's a weapon. You can use him in the backfield or you can line him up outside as a receiver or something. I don't think he's just trying to make him just a receiver all full time and not a running back at all. Now, if he's doing that, then yeah, he's probably stupid because Etienne's a hell of a running back. But he also can play. He could also be a good receiver. I'd use him as both. Line him up everywhere. He's a weapon. You get him out in space, he's real dangerous. You get him out in space by himself. Real dangerous. And Green Bay brought another quarterback in. So, I think they're in trouble because I don't think Rodgers is going to come. I think he's going to set the season out before he goes plays for Green Bay. I really do. Especially from everything that I've heard that you've been hearing in the news and on other shows and stuff. It sounds like Rodgers isn't going back. He's done. He said, "Fuck it, I ain't coming back. You guys don't give me the respect I deserve. I'm gonna go somewhere else and somewhere else that wants to win instead of somewhere that just wants to try to build for the future. Thinks I'm done. Have an MVP season. Then offer him. There's been reports they offered him the extension, but I'd like to know how much of that was guaranteed and stuff like that. You gotta know all the details. But they drafted the dude to take his place. So they gonna plan. They plan on him maybe this year and maybe next year is what their plan is. And Roger said, "Fuck it, I want out now. I'm done fucking with you guys. Get me the hell out of here." I don't blame him. Shit. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. I wish he'd come over to the Colts. Shit, we take him. I think Winston's gonna have a good year this year. But if we can get Rodgers, hell, fuck, we'll take Rodgers. We'll send you Wentz. No, but honestly, I don't know. That's how it'll happen. But honestly, I think Winston's gonna have a good year this year. I think the Colts are gonna be right there at the top of the AFC this year. I think we need Pittman to step up, and we need hopefully Paris Campbell can stay healthy. Maybe they're still looking. Maybe they're gonna get a weapon. I was hoping they were gonna get Julio. That'd be fucking awesome. Put Julio on the other side of Hilton, man. And then we got a couple decent tight ends with Doyle and Mo Alley Cox. And then with our running backs, we have with Taylor and Mack and Hines. And then with Pittman and Paris Camp, I mean, yeah, you'd have some weapons. So I don't know. We'll see. But really, all that's on the day is baseball, because the NBA don't play till tomorrow. But you have the Reds today, Reds and Giants this evening. I have. We also do a sports betting show. If you missed it, it's live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. And then this show, GSR, Gonzo'S Sports Room, is live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11. But if you missed it, I gave out my picks this morning. And the picks I picked tonight, that was my best bets of the day, are Reds money line against the Giants, White Sox money line against the Twins. The White Sox are hitting .295 against left-handed pitching. And the Twins are looking for their third win in their last 11 games. So I like the White Sox money line in that game. Then I like the Mariners money line against the Tigers. The Tigers are hitting .204 against left-handed pitching. And then one of their best bats, Candelario, didn't play yesterday and he's questionable today. So I like the Mariners in that game. And I also like what was it? Oh, in hockey. I like Carolina against Nashville. I like Carolina money line in the hockey playoffs, and I also like the Vegas Golden Knights over the Wild money line. So yeah, if you missed that show, check us out. We're being giving out winners. We had Wednesday last week we were 9-2. I think Friday we were 10-3 on our picks, and then we'll be having. Hey, come join us. Also, if you like what you're hearing, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for the notifications so you won't miss anything when we come on. Also, follow us on social media. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. It's all Gonzo'S Sports Room. Give us a follow. We try to post as much stuff on there as we can. Always post our picks each day on there. Information when we're going to go live. So we usually go live for fights and stuff on the weekends. So I usually post up information about that when we're going to be live, and just just keeping you guys posted on what's going on with the show. And we appreciate all the support we've been getting. I'll tell you what, the first couple months doing this, couldn't went too much better than couldn't go a whole lot better than what it has. It's been fun so far. We hope you guys enjoy it. We're just some sports fans that like talking about sports. Don't know what happened to my man Steve today, but I'm sure he'll be back Wednesday. Played some softball last night. Probably was hurting a little bit this morning. Now, the NBA playoffs are going to be interesting because with all the injuries and stuff, there's no lock of who's going to come out of the East and who's going to come out of the West. I think the Lakers are the favorite out of the West if they're healthy. But if LeBron's not close to 100%, Lakers could be in trouble. And then in the East, everybody thinks the Nets are the best team. KO, it's a strikeout. But yeah, I think the Nets are the best team in the NBA or in the East, but their big three their whole team hasn't played together, but what, 7, 8, 9 games this year? So if they get in a close game, are they going to have that enough chemistry and stuff to get through it? If all three of their big three are healthy, man, they're going to be. I think they're going to be tough to beat, even though they haven't played a whole lot together. But you get in crunch time in a playoff game, you know what I mean? Who's going to take the shot? Are they going to get? Is there going to start being tension because of who took the shot and who didn't get to take the shot? If the shot don't go in, I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, you got 3 stars in that team that can go to any team and be the man. If whoever decides to take that shot doesn't hit it, the other two are probably going to have a problem with it. I mean, see, everybody saying that Jokic should win the fucking MVP. I don't understand it. Yeah, he's had a good season, but to me, Curry's the MVP. Had his 11th 40-point game of the season last night. Led the NBA in scoring. And the only reason he's not getting it is because his team's in the play-in tournament, and Jokic's team is already in the playoffs as a higher seed. It's a regular season award. It has nothing to do with. It shouldn't have nothing to do with the playoffs. It's regular season MVP. Now I do agree on this. Now they're saying Coach of the Year should be Thibodeau for New York. I agree with that. Hey, the Knicks are back. The Knicks are a decent team, and they're getting better. There ain't no more of the Knicks. You just go there and it's pretty much a win. Now, hey, they're competing. I think give them another year or two, they're going to be one of the teams up there, maybe at the top of the East, if they can keep their core together and stay healthy. Randall's been killing it this year. He's grown into a hell of a player. And the next, they battle, they play physical. I like watching them play. Yeah, there's basically all it's on today. We got a lot of baseball. I'm gonna watch the Reds and Giants. I'm a big Reds fan. Hopefully the Reds get back on track. Cubs play today. I can't remember who they play off the top of my head. I should know that because I was just looking at it a few minutes ago. Hold on, I'll look it up real quick. And then also another team in the East in the NBA playoffs is the Miami Heat. People better look, or teams better be on the lookout for the Heat. They're getting healthy at the right time, and hey, everybody saw what they did last year in the bubble, made it all the way to the finals. That could, hey, better not sleep on them. They're getting healthy at the right time. They get hot. Their 3-point shooters. So that Hero and that Robinson start hitting and they're hitting threes. And with Butler being able to get to the rim, fuck, they're a hard team. They're a hard team to defend. Miami could give teams some problems. And don't get me wrong, I know they're playing the Bucks first round, but hey, that could be I think that could be a real good series. Miami with a healthy Miami team, that's going to be a real good series. Yeah, I think the Bucks could make a run. I think the key to the Bucks is going to be Drew Holiday. If Drew Holiday has a good playoffs, I think the Bucks are going to make a deep run. They need him to have a big. They need him to have big playoffs to help Middleton and Giannis out. Take some of the pressure off them. That's why he was brought there to do. And if he can do that, yeah, I think Bucks can make a run. But I think it's all going to basically depend on how Drew Holiday plays in the playoffs. So you got the Mets and the Braves. Cubs play the Nationals. Lester's on the mound for the Nationals. Let's see what he said. That's what I thought. That's what I thought when I saw that Lester was starting against him. But I think he might have started against him earlier. No hitter. I think he started against him earlier in the season too already once, if I remember right. I think I bet on that game and lost. Fuck, none. The fights were crazy this weekend. Hell, none of us won any. None of us over here won any money on the fights. Okay. Yeah, I had the Dodgers and Diamondbacks under 7 because of the pitching matchup. I like that. Yeah, Baumgartner against Bueller. I think that's going to be a pitching battle. Oh, it'd be crazy if Lester no-hitted the Cubs. Looking at the NBA MVP odds, Jokic is minus 6,000. This is on FanDuel. Curry is plus 2,400. Embiid's plus 2,700. And they have Lillard at plus 13,000. Lillard gets like no respect up there because I think he should be at least in the conversation. I'm not saying he's the MVP, but I mean, he should be in the conversation with the season he's having. But for some reason, earlier in the year, it all got stuck on it was going to either be Embiid or Jokic. And Jokic is outplayed Embiid, so now it's all about Jokic. I'm ready for NFL. Ready to watch some football. That's my favorite sport to watch on TV is football. Now, NBA, this is the time of year I get into NBA is the playoffs. It's hard for me to watch a lot of the regular season NBA games because you just never know when teams are going to play. And it sucks trying to bet on them because you never know who's playing. And if they are playing, are they going to try? Or is it just basically it's just one of the I don't care games? Where in the playoffs, everybody's playing because I mean, hell, it's win or go home. So I'm ready for that to start. Hopefully Tuesday night, Pacers can get off to a good start and beat the Hornets and then see who they have to play next. So it would be probably going to be the Wizards. If Bill's healthy, I think the Wizards are going to beat the Celtics. But I don't know if Bill's going to be healthy because he didn't look healthy yesterday. His hamstring was hurting him yesterday when he was trying to play. I think the Spurs might beat the Grizzlies. And that Lakers Warriors game, I'm really looking forward to that. But like I said, if you missed our sports gambling show, Easy Money, check it out. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. with that. Then we're live with this show, GSR Live, Gonzo'S Sports Room, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11. We appreciate you guys hanging with us. Follow us on social media at Gonzo'S Sports Room, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can find me on Twitter, Chris Gonzalez. I'm not sure what Steve is on there as. I'll have to get back with you on that one. Hell, if you have any ideas for the show, or if you just want to talk, we're getting ready to start having some guests here. Hopefully maybe one this week and maybe a couple next week. working on having a few people, a few guests in. I think make for interesting conversation. But appreciate you guys hanging with me. I'll have our pick social media accounts here. Get this Monday out of the way and get moving through the week. Get ready for next weekend. I know everybody enjoys the weekend. Like I said about all you got on tonight, sports wise, is going to be
Stunner thoughts. Happy 420.
I know all we got on tonight, sports wise, is baseball. So if you're a baseball fan, hey, tonight's a good night to watch some games. I know around here there's a lot of Reds and Cubs fans. Both them games will be on TV tonight. But we'll be back Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. with our sports betting show, Easy Money. And then again with this show at 11 on Wednesday. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Check us out. Follow, subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss none of our content. We have a bunch of content up on YouTube. If you haven't checked it out, go check out our YouTube page. But some cool stories on there, and some clips and stuff. Go check that stuff out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Until next time, peace. See you guys Wednesday.
Tell me, what would you do? Shorty looking bad, she a thought, well, who knew? Yeah. Run away, run up to the moon. Baby, run away with a goon. Yeah. I know that you're leaving soon. So baby, run away to the moon. Stoner thoughts, buzzing up my brain. Wondering if I'll make it or am I going insane? And then everybody, they tell me I should stay in my lane. But my best is yet to come, so I swear to God I'ma say, yeah, baby. Hit me up with them facts. Tell me that you gon' love me and never gon' hold me back. Cause I swear to God, the bitches who do that shit to me whack. Who gon' treat me like I'm special then leave my ass in the past, fuck. I've been working hella hard for the dollar. On a mission going far, make them holler. I ain't tryna be another white collar. So I'm stacking up, tryna be a baller. Now everybody tryna say they know me, They don't know the background story. Ooh, I had to grind for this shit, for the glory. I take my time, I don't quit, or the more G. Ay, well, and I'm a stoner. I don't wanna go to school, wanna be a loner. I just wanna chill at the crib, I don't know her. I just wanna thrill, wanna live like a roamer. Run away, run up to the moon. Baby, run away with a goon. Yeah, I know that you're leaving soon. So baby, run away to the moon. Stoner thoughts, buzzing up my brain. Wondering if I'll make it or am I going insane? And then everybody, they tell me I should stay in my lane. But my best is yet